The next thing we are going to go over is how to pull various reports on Insight Online. The previous video showed how to submit claims, how to view claims in their details, and the next one is how to pull various reports. So we are going to go to this red tab, Reports. Click on that, and then we have some reports that we're able to choose from. Anything from claims summary report to some Excel raw claims report broken down to property casualty and work comp. And then we can also look down to lost time, modified duty, work comp, and insured risk summary, so on and so forth. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and click on claims summary report. And if you click on this one or any other report, it'll be very similar. The fields may vary, but it's all under the same premise. You have to choose the appropriate selections to get to the report that you want. So we can, once we click on the insured, then the location, department, site, a couple other fields will become available for selection. We are able to choose the different locations. So for this one, we're just going to leave as all. Same thing with the departments. We're going to leave the selection as all. We can select 1, 2, 3, or however many you want. For the site, same thing. We're just going to leave that as all. Claim status, we can choose close, pending, reopen. For loss type, we are going to go ahead and select all. We want to see everything. Once you make that, it'll load. More selections will become available. Coverage code. If you want just to look at work comp, click on select all, and then choose whichever ones you want. So, but for this one, we're going to see all of them. And then the default beginning date of loss and the ending date will show accordingly, so you can certainly adjust whatever date range that you want to see. So if you want to see the calendar year of 2019, you type in 1/1/2019 here, and then 12/31/2019 here. But for this demonstration, we're just going to go ahead and leave that as is. And then below, we can select the policy period. Right now, we're just going to go ahead and leave it as all. And litigated, we can determine whether or not we want to look at all of them, look at ones that weren't litigated, or we can look at ones that were litigated. And then we can sort by. We have 3 different selections that we can choose from. We can sort by claim number, claimant name, date of injury, department, so on and so forth. Then once we have filled out all the fields, we go ahead and click View Report right here. And so the report is going to load. It may vary in loading time, but for this report, it pulled up fairly quickly. We can scroll down for this one, so it's broken down per claim. We have 7 different pages that we can scroll through, so we simply click on next page right here. It'll take us to the next one and it'll show the information. To the right of here, it shows select a format. So we have many different formats that we can select, which we can actually export to any one of these formats. So for this one, we're going to select Excel and then click on export right here to do that. It'll download. You simply click on that to open it up. So we can select any one of these. I'm going to go ahead and select a CSV file. I'm going to go ahead and export that. And we go to the right over here. It shows select a format. So if we click on that, there are many different formats we can choose to export this to make it a little bit easier to view and also to have on hand. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and select PDF and then click export right here. Once you do that, it will download. Just simply click on that and it'll pop up in another window, or if you choose Excel, it'll show up there. And we can show what the parameters are, what the criteria that we were looking for up here. And then we see some of the claim information down below. We can see loss description, loss type, who the adjuster is, how much was paid, the reserves incurred. And in this particular, and we can also see right here additional claims by the same claimant. And then the next claim is going to be on the next page. And then the next claims be on the next page, so on and so forth.